My name is Eva. I am head of operations at Dispo, and this is my colleague Sanita. She is our key account manager. So today's plan is to just go in a little bit more details how to use our system, a Dispo booking platform. So Sanita will start with a short presentation on our history, what we are, and then I will move on to the technical part. So Sanita, I'll just share my screen for the presentation, and then she can start. Let's go.
Okay, so Osabus has 12 plus years of experience in travel, and along the way we have built strong partnerships. And it's safe to say we have one of the biggest supplier networks in Europe, as well as our own transportation and logistics, which makes us unique and in control. So we started back in 2012 as a small travel agency, and since then we have grown into an international company with multiple projects and sister companies. We have been growing every day, not just in terms of business expansion and growing clientele, but our own experience and expertise. In the background, we have been prepping and perfecting our newest products and distribution system that will benefit you greatly. From tour packages to affiliate commission system, this is basically the reason for this webinar. We offer ground transportation services and tours all around Europe, and in the background, working on many more destinations. Ground transportation services, I mean everything. Starting from simple airport transfer, hourly rental, city transfer, day tour or complex shuttle service, and many more. Having global network gives us one of the biggest capacities in Europe, taking on more and more bookings per year, starting from one passenger till as many as you need, from sedans, vans to large coaches. We also have charter buses specifically for tours that we manage from start to finish, as well as having our own transportation on set tours. Eva will now share more detail about our B2B travel booking system. Thank you.
Okay, great. Thank you, Sanita. So now I will show you our booking system. Okay. If you can't hear us or see anything, just let us know quickly in the chat. And also, if you have any questions on the way, then you can either put them in the chat box or you can ask them after the presentation. Okay, so this is our booking platform. Here you can see all the features that we have available. And I will go in more details how to use the system if you are already a registered person. So if you haven't yet registered, you can do it up here on the right side. Just press sign up. And you will be able to sign up as a client, agent, or an affiliate. So that's up to you how you want to sign up. And all you have to do is enter all the details, your name, last name, email, phone number, and make sure that you also add your company details and what company type you have. So this is very important for the companies which want to work on commission base. So that you can choose here from the list, and that's it. You have to just complete the booking form, and you will receive an email with confirmation on how to use the system. So I will log in as a registered person in my profile and show you insights from the system. Okay, this is the inside. So on the left side, you can see all the main parts from the control panel. Here you can change all your company details under my account part. So you can see all your contracts, profile settings, basically everything is here. If we look a little bit further down, here you can see all the vehicles and tours that we have available in the system. And then there's obviously also requests, your projects, bookings, invoices, everything else that is related to your bookings. So today I have a plan to show you a little bit more how to book transfer services, and also show you some parts that we have also available for bus rental and tours in the system. So I'll quickly show you how to make a new booking. So all you have to do is just press on the new booking and you can choose what you want to book. So if you're looking for transfers, you choose transfers. Then we have also daily rent, which means that you can book service for 1, 2, or 3 days, depending in which country and city and what type of tour you need, and also an hourly rental if you don't know yet where you want to go. So we'll go over transfers quickly. You just choose the service, then you choose either it's one way or round trip, choose the date. Let's set it for 28. Choose how many passengers are traveling. For example, let's take 12. And we'll imagine that we have a group going from Paris airport to the city center. You just enter all the details. So the pickup location, drop-off location, the time of the pickup, you can set it as you need. Here it will show you the date, also for how many passengers you have chosen the service, and then the pickup drop-off details, and also the approximate travel time. So this time is according to Google Maps, and depending on the traffic, it can change, and approximate kilometers. On the right side, you can see the map from where to where you will be traveling. And all you have to do is just press search. Let's wait a second. Okay, and now on the right side, it will open you a panel with some options that we can offer straight away. So here we can see that we have all kinds of vehicles available, and all you have to do is just choose which one suits your group the best. So we have 12 people, so I guess the best option would be minibus for this trip. And here we can see that minibus would cost 299 euros for one-way transfer. Here we can check some more details, what's included in the service, what is not included, and just the main details that you need. On the right side up here, if you're working commission-based, this will show you how much you will receive for this booking if you book it through the site. So when you have chosen the vehicle, you can just press book now. And before that, you can also see that some vehicles are on request. That doesn't mean that we don't have them. That just means that we need some time to in the system to operate on them. So all you have to do is press on request, and our team will set a price up manually in the system within 24 hours in most cases. But now, if you have chosen a minibus, for example, this one, you just press book now, and it will redirect you to the payment page. Now we have to just to check all the details if everything is correct and fill out the customer data, where you will also be able to choose either you want to pay as a private person or as a company, or you want to just send a link to your client. So here we will just enter some test details. Okay, and just press review the booking. Now it gives you the finalized booking with all the details that you have entered, and you can choose either you will pay or your customer pays. If you press that your customer pays, that means that you will earn for this booking the amount that is mentioned here, and then the link will be sent to the email address which you specified in the previous step. And then you also have an option that you can pay yourself, and you will just book it for the net rate. That's how this part works. So this is for the transfer booking. Then we also have daily rental and hourly service available. So daily service is more specific for the groups where you know where you want to go. And then hourly service is for services where you know that you need a vehicle, but you don't know yet what you want to do. For example, if you have this group of 12 people in Paris, you know that you will need a vehicle for 8 hours, but you don't know where you want to go yet. So all you can do is just specify some details in the booking, and it will give you an approximate price for the service. So let's choose hourly rental. We choose the date again. And some people, let's go with 6 people this time. And it's pretty fast forward. You just have to choose how many kilometers you want to include in your booking. So let's say it's going to be 100. For how many hours you want the service, say for 6 hours. And the pickup place. So let's do Paris City this time. Okay, so here we can see that the service is specified for a pickup at Paris at 2:15, including 100 kilometers, and rent is for 6 hours. And we just press search now. And again, it gives you an options that we have available. So for this booking, you can choose either minibus, standard bus, or large bus. This price is specified for a 6-hour rent, including 100 kilometers, and starting point is from Paris. So here you can check out the approximate prices. And for the vehicles which are on request, you can always press on request, and then our team will process them within 24 hours and get back to you if you want a particular different vehicle for your service, not the ones that are shown here. So the booking forms are quite similar for each of 3 services. So you can check it out in your profile and see which one suits the best to you. And then we also have this tours part. I'm not sure how many of you are interested also in tours, but I'll just show you quickly what you can do here. So these tours are mostly created and delivered by us and our own vehicles. So you can just choose what kind of tours you want. Here's the filter on the left side. Either it's a private tour, guided tour, day trip, ground tours, group tours, anything that you want. You can choose the dates, which country and city, and just filter out what you are interested in. And here on the right side, then you can see some options that we have. For example, let's say if you want to go on an off-road tour in Greece, you can just press request the price, and it will show you what's included and what's not included in the tour right down below here. So that's how the tours work. Do we have any questions until now? I'll just stop sharing my screen. Okay, Senator, is there anything you want to mention for the bus rental?
Yes, of course, because if some of you have your own tours and you're not interested in buying tours from us, that's fine. We can also give our transportation, as we have up until now for many years already. Driver, bus, doesn't matter which type of vehicle, we are still doing that. So in these cases, after this webinar, we'll share also how to reach me. And then if you have any needs in series, like tour series that you need help with, for this year, next year, or any other year, really, you can send us and we can give you, or the driver, the bus, the fuel, and whatever else you need included, and just drive your itineraries.
Thank you, Senator. So we will now go over quickly some questions that we get mostly in the webinars, just to answer them.
Yeah, so I'm just going to ask the question, you can answer them pretty. Yeah. Okay, so how will we receive the driver details?
Okay, so the driver details are either sent to you by an email the day before the trip, or they're provided already in the system automatically 12 hours before the trip. So we have these 2 options.
Okay, and will the driver speak English?
This is a good question because in most countries, drivers speak at least minimum English, but in some countries, like in Italy, it's a bit difficult with the drivers because they don't really speak good English. We can't promise anything, but we try to provide always at least drivers who can speak basic English.
Yes, but there's always, if there's a driver who does not speak English, there's so many tools nowadays that you can use to translate. You know, it should not be an issue, and it hasn't been up until now. I mean, it's everywhere, it's not just with us. Okay, so the next question, how does the booking process work?
Okay, so for the booking process, all you have to do is go through the steps I just showed you, and as soon as you press book now, we have 24 hours to confirm the booking. So as soon as supplier will confirm the availability, you will receive an email and your card will be charged. And then just from there, you will also see all the steps in your link with the driver's details and the progress of the trip. Basically, everything will be seen online on your profile.
Okay. And how will I receive my commission?
Commissions are sent out by bank transfer. We collect them each month for the services that are already done. So in the first week of each month, you will receive your commission by bank transfer to your account. So just make sure that the bank details are correctly updated in your profile to make sure that the transfer is correct.
Mm-hmm. Okay. And will the driver be waiting in terminal at the arrivals area?
That depends very much on the airport where you are picked up. So, for example, if we take Amsterdam Airport, the drivers are not allowed to leave their transportation. So they wait outside of the arrivals hall in the specifically placed bus parking. So at the airport, you will be able to see the signs how to locate your bus and the drivers waiting there. That is why we are also providing the driver's details. So just in case you can't find a bus, driver can assist you with the directions.
Okay. What is the best option for post-cruise pickups where we do not know exact pickup time?
Okay, so if you have a large group who doesn't know each other and you don't have one tour leader who's overseeing this group, then what we do is we set up a pickup time, for example, 9 o'clock, and then we give the group a time for, usually it's 30 minutes, so the bus waits in this specific location from 9 until 9:30, and the group has a possibility to get on the bus during this time. And then at 9:30, the bus leaves the location.
Okay. What if I need to make change on existing booking?
If you need to make the changes, the best is if you contact our support team and they will reply to you if it's possible. And if not, then they will just offer you an alternative options.
Mm-hmm. Can you also let us know process if we need to cancel the service and what fees this may entail?
Yes, for the cancellations, you can check out our full description of cancellation policy on our website. And what goes for we have 3 different cancellation policies. So one is for small vehicles like sedans and minivans. You can cancel free of charge up to 92 hours before the service. Then we also have a cancellation policy in place for minibus and bus transfers. So for this, you can cancel free of charge 14 days before the services. And also for the tours, we have a completely different terms and conditions, which is the best if you check them online, because tours is a bit more difficult service. So yes. But I would like to mention that we are always trying to be flexible with the cancellation policies. So if we have many groups or there's something else going on, you can always contact us and we can try to adjust as much as possible.
Yeah. Okay, so if I am not mistaken, in rental, especially buses, the parking fees was not included in the rate. To park a bus in Europe can cost a fortune. So how this fee is charged and to who and when, like ZTLs, for example.
Okay, we can take Italy as an example. Because there are city fees to enter basically the city almost in each city, especially for the big buses. So in most cases, this is included in the price already, in the transfer price. However, if you're looking at parking charges, especially for a bus rental for, let's say, for a day excursion, then we don't know where you will be going. So we don't know what the parking charges will be. And this is either charged on spot, so you can pay directly to the driver, or we can send you a payment link where you can pay it online.
Okay. And the last question, how we can check rates for coach rental for longer period? Oh, that's for me, yeah. And we'll share the email address, how to reach me. And if you do have volume groups or series, then of course you can send all that information and I can give you good flat rates per day with certain things included. And we can go from there, really. That's about it from our questions. If you do have any questions now, feel free to either message them or just ask them.
Seems that everything is very clear. So we'll send out this webinar as for everyone who joined and who didn't join. And if you ever have any questions, you can always contact either me or Sanita or our support team, and they will be able to assist you with anything, basically. Hey, if there are no more questions, then I guess we can finish off. And thank you very much for your time today, for joining us. And we hope to see you booking soon.
Okay, great. Thank you all for joining.
Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.